All right, we're gonna check out the barracks because I think Scott Free said there's a little bit of story stuff there, but I'm gonna do that. I want to do that after I get a run. All right, my friends. So we are climbing the Covenant ranks. We're on Covenant 6. Covenant 6 added 1 card per draft. Adds a calcified ember, which is apparently calcified ember. That's something to do with you have to spend ember to like consume it or purge it or something. I forget exactly. I vaguely remember those from the first game. But we're also continuing to try to get, yes, victory combos. And I only have 1 banished primary victory somehow. I don't know how that happened. I wonder if my first victory was before we unlocked something. I don't know. Well, let's do a banished run. And I don't think I have a counted victory on this character because I know I did a Talos victory with some other thing. So if I'm gonna go with banished, I definitely want to do a Valor stacking build. So you know, it'd be really good with this. I feel like Propagate, which is Underlegion, right? Is that right? What's my combo that I did win with already? Usually with Luna as secondary. Is Propagate under Legion? I think it is. Enjoy the Train of Monsters or whatever it is. Thank you. It's great. It's great. Train of Monsters is the best. Propagate. Yeah, Propagate. Looks like it's basically all Underlegion. So if I do an Underlegion secondary, we can maybe go Valor with some Propagate stuff. Question is, do I want to spawn or no? To spawn or not to spawn? The Pacers fan. Why does this guy keep calling me Isaac Marion? Yeah, I would tell the Pacer fan straight away just how much Obi-Wan sucks. What? Obi-wannabe. Oh, like Obi-Wan. What does Obi-Wan Kenobi have to do with anything? I guess if I go Spore Touch, maybe we potentially go a Decay build if that's what we lead to too. So I don't know if I've done a proper Decay build yet. Alright, so Covenant 6. Do I want the random capacity one? Permanent Slay upgrades are very nice. I really like the deployable phase one. I kind of like him going back and forth between Herschel's Horde and the random capacity upgrade. Goody good to you, Rand. What's up, Vine Leaf? Goody good to you. Alright, Banished Primary, Underlegion Secondary, Fell with Herschel's Horde, deployable upgrade, Covenant 6. Here we go. First run of the day. Let's see what we got. Alright, consume, advanced damage shield, infectory, spawn 1 when a unit without troop dies, 2 of those, and revenge gain valor. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, not the most synergistic of starts. I didn't even take the spawn thing because I wasn't planning on doing spawn build here. Wasn't planning on a fun guy build. Oh, permanent valor. I forgot about that one. Savior, ability, advance, gain valor 5, gain armor equal to 1 times valor. I don't know if I've done the savior path. Let me look. I might need to unlock her paths here. Oh, I have done savior 3, and I have done the permanent one. I haven't done this one. I haven't seen level 3 of revenge, apply valor, so I wish this was the one I'd gotten so I could unlock that, but as I've seen savior, I probably want permanent valor because any permanent buff is insane. Managed a decay build that put 450 decay on Seraph turn 1, increased to 850 third turn, was funny. You haven't been able to replicate it since though. That's pretty awesome. When an angel moves, it gains valor. Are you considered an angel? Fell. I don't think so, but I think Firebrand is. Turn 1 on turn start, spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards. I don't really want to do a spawn deck, even though I did get Infectory. I don't really want to do that. Let's go for this. RNG do be RNGing. That's quite true. RNG do be to RNG-ing. With this, was it the Slay Valor permanent buff? It's shift. So every time we shift her, she gets Valor. So I want to set her up on the top row so we have as many shift opportunities as possible. Yeah. No, that's an interesting sound. Yeah. All right. So if I shift, you gain 1 Valor. You do this, you gain 3 Valor. If you're an angel, you'll gain 5 Valor. So you gain 3. So you're not considered an angel. Good to know. You're no angel. Alright, that's fine. And I don't care about anything but giving you your permanent shift buffs then. Although, okay, Decay 2 kills you. Perfect. How much damage do we have? 25. Not enough yet. Let's do that. Is there anything I can do to make you die? The K2 I don't think will do it. So let's just not take more damage than we need to. I will trade damage for permanent buffs though. There we go, that kills you. Permanent buffs on you are worth taking a little bit of 1 damage there. Okay. Alright, so that is GG. Get as many shifts as possible there. Alright, not a bad start. A little bit of hull damage or pyre damage. We got some good shifting started on our main carry here. Ascend is very nice to overstack floor. Here's, okay, I said the other day I saw a piece of gear that I thought I could equip on enemies and I couldn't. Here's one. Shift, take 30 damage, can be equipped on enemy units. I'm not ready to do a build. That also gives the calcified ember thing, which I don't really want that yet. Propagate. Propagate 2 on all units, consume spawn 4. So propagate works on Valor. Propagate 2. If I got this with the proc shift weapon and combined them, that could be really good. This would be good if I get a bunch of decay, because that would propagate also on decay. I think I do want the loam coat here. What's up, Mr. Do Guy, sir? You like putting bloodsuit on the boss? Oh, that's interesting. Every time he changes floors, it activates, huh? Now that's cool. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I can see how awesome that would be. Alright, let's see here. Merchant of Steel. Firebrand. I don't know that I really want to play around the Firebrand. I need to make sure you're always in the front, but I want to be shifting things around. I want to look for another Banished banner. Although, Underlegion banner. What Underlegion units are available? Underlegion unit. Spawn. Rally. There are the decay guys. Fetch for weapons. Trample on fun guy. Revenge decay. Etch. I haven't won with this one yet. Apply decay. We're not really doing a rally build since I'm not really wanting to play around fun guy this time. Sap. Spawn. Decay. Sap. I feel like there's not a lot of Underlegion units I'd really want to find. I'm going to go for Banished, because I feel like there's more Banished units I'd want. Holdover, magic power, minus cost, okay. Alright, shift gain rage. That could work with the propagate. I don't think I want another one of you, because revenge requires you to get hit. Straight gain valor. You are an angel, so if I did get space to play all three of you, you could all be getting valor as I shift. I wonder if I'm gonna go for capacity first. What's up, Grima? Happy Friday the 13th. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize it is Friday the 13th. Okay. I can overstack the floor with Rising Rage, though. Can do that. Ooh, if I got holdover Rising Rage, we could easily get 7 units on a floor. I don't know if I have anything that's buffing the entire floor, but if I got a bunch of angels on the same floor and they're all shifting around, that could be very good. I like copied the demonic fledgling, be gaining a lot of rage from shifting them all around, potentially. Okay, let's do minus cost. Hold over on Rising Rage. I like it. We have something to build towards, this shift mechanic, which I like. They won't run magic power or anything? No. I don't think I care about that. You started playing Monster Train 2, finally, Flower, and you finished 2 runs. Seems like the game has great additions compared to the original. I 100% agree. That's why I'm still having such a blast playing this game, and I've already been playing it for like 2 or 3 weeks ever since it came out. This game is so fun. Okay, let's take the gold. It is so good, this game. Having a blast. I'll start with this, and then I'll ascend you. The guy's voice. I thought that was a female character with the hair and the chest, but that sound does not sound like a female character's voice. So, I don't know. Alright, propagate. So you have valor. So if I do this, propagate your valor. But if I do this and shift again, you will get more permabuffs. Let's do more permabuffs. Oh, I only have 2 ember. Then I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm instead going to Infectory and the 1 permabuff. Yeah. Alright, so if you go up, it doesn't matter. And this -1 ember is actually kind of terrifying. Man, my most important card. I didn't freaking draw it yet. That's fine, we're just going for perma buffs here. You're dying? Seriously? It's not that much damage. 10, 14? Apparently you have no effing health here. Terrible start on this one. Now what do you get? You get more spikes every turn? Okay. I'm continuing to take Urzel's Horde damage. Trying to get as many shifts as possible. permanent shifts on you anyway. I guess I could do this, can't I? Yeah. Okay, you're dying to, I guess, spikes. Does he still die if I do this? Yes, he does. Okay, good. Alright, we got all your permanent Valor stacks. That's good. Alright, very nice, very nice. Deal damage to enemy units equal to the attack of your front friendly unit. Divinity Apply Valor 10. This is very expensive for not a great effect, I feel like. Another selfless sacrifice. I'm really feeling like I need Ember right now. We're just, I mean, that run, especially because I had the challenge with -1 Ember, felt terrible, but this is AoE. I don't have any AoE damage yet. Except for Revenge. No, Revenge does Valor. I was thinking she was Revenge Decay, but she's not Revenge Decay. Let's go with this so we might have a chance to do a little AoE damage. Okay, Propagate 2, I'll take that. What do we got? Merchant of Arms, Pyre, Underlegion, Magic. Alright, I'm actually very much looking for the trigger shift weapon. Because triggering shift will just continue to give her more Valor. So we're going that way. Damn, no trigger shift. Do I reroll to try to hit that? Mushy Room is very good. I have 2 Infectories that I'm not sure I care about at all. Man, Sap 3 to enemy units. Be quite good, like put on the 2nd floor. Permaslay, this is pretty early for Permaslay. I'd rather find the trigger shifter. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna roll once. Damn, alright, well. Valor on Slay. Propagate. Okay. If I'm stacking Valor on a floor, I think this is the actual room I want. So I'm going to do that, and I actually want to remove one of the Infectories. I now have 3 different rooms. Okay. I would like to draw Propagate turn 1. Propagate 2 on turn 1. Loam Coat. I do plan on putting this on my on Fell, and if I combine it with the trigger shift, I'll have this turn 1. That would actually be very good if I could make that happen. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? I'm doing this before the heal. I remember to do this before the heal this time, in case we get the thing that takes me down to 1 health. Oh, it's Hef. Oh, it's Hef. Alright, we're gonna get your hammer. I'm gonna get your hammer. I'm not sure that the hammer is gonna be hugely useful on this run. Not quite sure. Is this the pushback guy? Damn it, I wish he was the pushback guy. For once, pushback would actually be good for us, because that would cause shift to proc, but whatever. Whatever. I'd never like the shift one, but I would actually like it on this one, and of course I don't get the shift one that I would like to get, so that sucks. Okay. Now you're dying. Not a great start. You're doing 18 damage to start. Okay. Alright, you won't die now. There's that calc. Oh, apparently one of the things I did got the calcified ember. Great. Okay. Alright, so purge this. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of my better opportunities to purge it. Alright. Who's adding one perma buff on you? It's fine. Do I prefer mustard or ketchup? 100% ketchup. I do not like mustard at all, actually. Which, I know, sacrilege to some folks, I think. But man, I love ketchup. I love me some ketchup. Let's get sap here. And you already have a thing, so who's most likely to get slays? I wonder if, I guess you. I wouldn't say I hate mustard, but I do not like mustard. I would not say hate. Hate is a strong word. Nice. Okay. But mayonnaise and mustard both are not things that I enjoy. Ketchup, I will overstack ketchup on things. I love me some frickin' ketchup, though. I don't care that you're in the back, to be honest. Mustard lovers gotta catch up to Rand's ketchup taste. I feel like that was multiple puns in one sentence, so I guess well done. I guess good job. Rand doesn't hate mustard. He just won't go out of his way to talk to mustard at a party. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's one way to say it, I guess. I won't say I hate mustard, but I dislike it heavily. Like I will never choose to eat anything that has mustard on it. You hate American mustard, but English mustard is nom nom. Well, that's true. I don't know if I've ever had English mustard. I still feel like I wouldn't like it, but I feel like I was having extra ember for some reason. Or maybe I guess our Rising Rage costs 0, and I'm used to that costing 1. Advance apply Valor 5 to a friendly enemy, a friendly unit, then it attacks me. That's really good. I hate that it adds a calcified ember to my deck. That's really good. Mitosis cap. Celebrate. Gain a permanent copy of this unit. Cannot be equipped to champion or cardless units. That can be quite useful, but if I can't put it on Fel, that's my main unit I'd want to copy. Could potentially do that for gating more fledglings, potentially. Consume, apply, decay equal to 5 times sap. It's really good, though. I really like this. Moving consume on that would be nice. Revenge apply melee weakness, ability slam. Equals unit's current health and armor deal damage. Sword maiden, draw equipment. Artificer, gain Valor 8. So if we're doing a lot of... How is this not gold? I know I want to run with this character. I had a run where I had like 5 of these, and they were super OP. That run apparently didn't give me a gold victory or something. This card should be gold. Dijon. I've never had Dijon mustard. Anything that has the word mustard in it, I'm not going to choose to eat, honestly. Do I want to take the Sword Maiden? It would let me draw weapon. Alright, I will take you. I will take Ember. A mix of mustard and ketchup is nice. I could see why people would like that. Thought I was going to do low Covenant first. I did, Joe. I played Covenant 1 until I won with every single champion. I've now gotten to win with every single champion. Now I'm Covenant climbing because the next goal is to win with every clan combo on Covenant 10. So I have to get to Covenant 10 for that. So I did do low Covenant first. And I feel like I've gotten enough wins and understanding of all the mechanics to now start Covenant climbing. Do I want Merchant of Steel? I don't know if I want any more Banished banner units. I have 10 deployment embers. That's 1, 2, 3. I thought I'd put deployment on one of my rooms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then whatever you draw will be 9. Okay, so 9 Ember, even including the 2 units, but we don't have the capacity to play all those. Are there any units I really want to... You know what? I really want the event. Because the event that lets me put fly on units can be really good. Nice, congrats. Oh, thanks, Joe. There's a win with all clan combos at Covenant 10, and win with all clan combos versus Titans at Covenant 10. They're separate, but if you beat Titans, you automatically do the other one. Yeah, that's probably an achievement I want to work towards next. Which, I mean, is probably like 100%ing the game kind of thing. Well, I don't do steel now. I won't be able to do steel for a while. I also kind of just want money, and there are some really good artifacts. Friendly units at the front of the floor permanently gain 6 health at the end of the entire battle. I guess if I set up on the second floor, I have a chance of having a second and top floor number of units getting some permanent health. That seems not amazing. Is it because mustard is yellow and Randy hates the color yellow? No. I actually just don't like the taste of mustard. Mustard, I feel like, is a flavor that people who like, I don't know, tart or sour or bitter or tang, like, and I don't like that. I'm a sweet and salty and savory enjoyer, not a sour or tangy enjoyer so much. Ooh, there's a Revenge Apply Valor, which could be quite good. Is this the one? Neither of these gain... Does one of them give 2 Valor permanently at the max upgrade? No, they're all... Oh, the max one is you gain an extra multi-strike. That's what it is. So I guess the question is, do I want the Revenge thing? I'm going to be overstacking a floor, so the Revenge thing could be very good. Do I want that over an extra multi-strike? That's a tough choice. You're playing the Open GeoGuessr United States. Naturally, you're on a gravel road in the middle of nowhere. Ram probably hates the color yellow because he hates mustard. You have to do every pyre with every clan combo too. Gosh, I don't know if I'll get to that, but we'll see. Mustard makes one's tongue yellow in low note. I don't know what that means. Considering how sweet American mustard is, you definitely shouldn't try English mustard. You find American mustard sweet? I just find it very tangy and not very tasty. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the multi-strike one. We're playing around you stacking up infinitely, so I don't love any of these. This one's okay. How often will I be playing 3 different types of cards? Which have to be like a unit, a spell, and equipment or room, probably. I feel like there's way better things. Blights and Scourges costing 0 is amazing. Now if I get Calcified Embers, they're nothing. Yes, I love that. Especially if we have any bosses that add junk to our deck. I really like that one. Alright, what's in here? Is that Inscription guy again? Oh, no, okay. Whenever it's the dark background as it goes through, I think it's that Inscription event. Friendly units get +5, +12, but my pyre's at 1 health. I don't have the heal this time. My units get +5, +12. It's good, but it's not amazing on this build. I don't think I'd take the chance here. I feel like I'm likely to take 1 damage before I get a pyre heal. And I don't even necessarily want to go the direction where I get the pyre heal. Let's just get pyre health. Oh, it's just a heal. Okay. I thought it was max health. Oh yeah, the Sinner Salve also good for the starting Blights and Scourges. True, true. Mustard Seed Mustard is kind of nice, huh? Okay, they gain multi-strike. How badly does that punish us? I don't have quick. I think I might be okay with that. Famous last words. So that was a heal and max HP? Oh, okay. Okay, that is nice then. I'm gonna set up on middle floor. I might change that. 7. I'm thinking about putting that on you, but I'd rather get the slays on you. But the way we're overstacking floors, I don't know if I need to get the slay on you, so I'm gonna do this. That on you. You there. You there. And I can't play all of you because I don't have capacity. Okay. Rightmost artifact will say +25. Your pyre gets 25. It's a weird way of saying that, I feel like. But, okay. Well, you're going to take a lot of whatever that is. That's fine. Okay, so you all die, and I still can't play you because no capacity. You think there is no ketchup seed ketchup? No ketchup seed ketchup. Well, ketchup comes from tomatoes, so I don't know what seed you would do, so I don't know if there's any way I can keep you alive. Alright. Well, not getting my... I really wish I could get intrinsic on that, because not getting that till late sucks. Keep doing the permanent valor buffs on you. There we go. There's our rising rage. Okay. Tomato seed ketchup. You were just kidding. Oh, okay. Funny. I guess. Good one. Who am I okay with getting a bunch of corruption on? I guess you, but if I want to shift, I guess I put you here in the front. Oh god, you guys have haste and I didn't even realize. Alright, well I can sap you so that at least when you go up top we take less damage. Crap. You're not on the top floor. That's why I need to set up on the top floor so I can use that as an extra ascend. Oops. Oopsie doodle. So actually if I want to min-max my Perma-Valor on you, I actually Rising Rage on you. Which will actually keep your units alive and kill all those. So yeah, we're going to do that actually. Very good. Why is hot dog called a dog, by the way? Great question. I have no answer to it. Sadly. I have actually no clue. Because hot cat sounds weird. That's probably the answer. Wait, why did I think... Oh, that does hit all of them. Okay, I was going to say, why did I think that did? Okay, actually, if I did this... Yeah, you would get the... Okay, this is good. That kills the back, puts corruption on you. And I can do this. And continue to do this, and we're looking pretty good. Okay. This mini boss is mean at Covenant 4+. Check its abilities. Triggers when you play a spell and can't corruption 3 to all of your units. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying, actually. So... I wonder if I lose if I start incanting a bunch. If I do, I'm going to restart this turn. Okay, no, we still win. We still win because Bell is OP. Very nice. I won't do any more, though. Got all your buffs. The summon is the new part. Oh, I didn't see the summon. What's the summon? What did that do? I didn't even look at that. Wasn't the term hot dog an American thing to get away from Wiener Frankfurter during World War II? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a political thing. Alright, I already have Eagle Heart. Descend, then advance. I can still do that on her. And I can have her go back up with the holdover we have. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3 times this unit's armor and health. The heroic dive. When he spawns, every unit of yours on every floor gets corruption 5. Ah, that is crazy. Okay. Do I want random weapons? I mean, actually, Sword Maiden. I don't know, actually. Could, like, use the ability, but it only gives this one unit Valor 8. If this, like, gave Valor to every unit, maybe I would want to get a bunch of random equipment, but... You lost runs on Luna Coven to that Corruption 5 because all your units were 15 HP. Wow, that is actually kind of terrifying. Do I want truffles? My deck is already pretty full, I feel like. I need to start getting some removal options. Merchant of Arms. I would still like to combine Propagate plus the Shift proc. There's that Overgrowth Carapace. That plus Hammer if somebody's slaying everything is amazing, but I don't really have one unit slaying everything because I don't have Quick on anybody. Do you have any tips on Dominion Seraph? I don't actually have all the different Seraphs memorized, Joe, so which one is that? I'll need more information on that. Well, guess I don't get the trigger shift thing. Just causes... What are the starting cards for... Ah, it's the Sport Touches. So, definitely one of you get rid of, because I can't play you because of capacity. I think I want to get rid of one Sport Touch. Days, shift it, get backline armor, endless on your frontliners. Oh, is Dominion Seraph the one that applies melee weakness? Reanimate's really good against that. Days stacking can be quite good. Final answer is good. I'm shifting around a lot. The problem is capacity. I mean, I'd rather play you than Shield Steward. Okay. Alright, we have a lot of freaking units, honestly. Anything I want turn 1? Yeah, I do want the Propagate set up. All the sap on the bottom floor set up instantly could be really good start, too. Yeah, let's do that, actually. That was funny. You knew you were in Illinois, but the first town you get to says, welcome to Kansas. Turns out there's a Kansas, Illinois. That's pretty funny. It's like, yeah, when you're in Texas and you drive down I-35, you go through Paris, Texas. You go through... What else do you go through? I think that's the only one I know of on I-35, but there's like, you know... I think there's a Berlin, Texas. I think there's like... Oh gosh. What other European countries? Or... There's a bunch of stuff like that in Texas, too, so... That's a pretty funny fake out, for sure. Permanent copy of any units. I don't... I mean, I haven't even upgraded any of my units yet because I haven't had a Merchant of Steel. Except the first floor. Or did I even take the... Have I taken any Merchant of Steels? No, not a single Merchant of Steel. I probably need to go to Merchant of Steel next floor just so I have some upgrades I can finally put on my units. Although my main unit that I'm upgrading is my champion, so... It's like, if my main unit I'm playing around is my champion, and I can't upgrade my champion, why go to Merchant of Steels? You've been through Moscow to Idaho. There's Munster, Texas. Is there? Okay. Okay, SAP 3, bottom floor. I do want to set up top floor if I can. So, sword main to start. So get our weapon. Put you there. Propagate going on you. Hess hammer on you. Could really use some extra capacity. We had one less ember than I thought we were going to have because one less ember. Oops. I like that fire sword you got there. You like that Paris, Texas has a mini Eiffel Tower with a cowboy hat. It does? That's funny. The town of Fucking in Austria had to change their name to Booging because people kept stealing their town signs. Is that true? Funny. It's true. Alright. Okay. Let's get permanent buffs up here. I guess I'll get your damage shields. Wow, reanimates for days on these guys, huh? Propagate for your damage shields. It's so frustrating that I can't get my Rising Rage till so late every time. I did not do the right thing there. I thought that was my Rising Rage for some stupid reason. Their town name means place of Fakos people. Okay. I'm sure it's not a curse word in whatever language it's supposed to be, but yes, us Americans can't hear that and not think it's a curse word. That means we took only a little bit of damage. Frickin' incants going on here. There's our Rising Rage finally. I should have done this first, shouldn't I? I would have done way more damage when you weren't in the front. Okay. What kind of name is F-O-C-K-O? Is that really a real name of a person? Doesn't sound like a real name. The settlement is believed to have been founded in the 6th century AD by F-O-C-K-O, Fako, a Bavarian nobleman. Well, what an unfortunate name, I guess. Always love the believed to have been. Well, I'm not going to be able to get everybody to the top floor. So let's just continue doing our permanent boss. Making sure we're always shifting you. I do not need these infectories, man. Funny that you can shift a fun guy. Alright. That's fine. Now, how are we looking? We're looking good? Looking good. Alright, how many shifts can I do? I could do 3. I think I want to do this one last. So you, and then you. Beautiful. How much permanent valor do you have? 80. So when we get our next upgrade, we will have the 75 valor we need for the extra multi-strike. Very nice. Some great sounds going on there. Alright, so if you can put this on enemy bosses, then maybe I should take this thing. Because every time bosses move, they'll gain melee weakness. That sounds really good. Gives me a calcified ember, but we do have the Blight Scourge's 0 thing. Yeah, that seems really good to put on a boss, actually. I didn't even think about putting those on bosses. Spawn, spawn. Apply sap. One summon. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not really playing a sap build. But it's only 1 capacity. And I need to gold it, so I'm actually going to take that. Any removal? No removal options. Okay. As much as I really want to keep going to Celestial Alcoves, we need to upgrade our units. So, let's see what options we got. Titanite, Large Stone. What's in here? Zephyr. Everything's gain Valor on Slay, Train Steward, upgrade. Well, I'm already overmaxed on rooms, but do I want the Zephyr one? We are overstacking a floor where Shift gives everybody something. Do I want that over the Propagate is the question. Propagate 1 at the end of turn. This thing is just really good for angels that want to shift. It does make for weird things if I get anybody with quick on them. I guess I got to remove some rooms here. What I'm thinking is that I can set up bottom floor sap room, second floor propagate, and that'll propagate the sap, and then top floor is the imprisoned Zephyr, and I just get rid of the 2 infectories that I don't want. Titanites. Half damage, free revenge seems pretty good. I want to put a large stone and hope I get a tiny stone on anybody. Since I don't have anybody that just has multi-strike, I don't know that large stone's going to do me any good, and I'm having capacity issues already. Any multi? No multi. Dualism. Quite good on that guy. Shift gain Valor 6, Revenge gain Valor 4. Well, we're going to be shifting more than you're going to be revenging, probably. So do I want the Rage or do I want the Valor? I think I want the Valor 6 on you. Endless. Now this is interesting. Doing an Endless on this guy. I could actually get some decent sap going with that, honestly. Regen 10, Valor 8. Valor 8's pretty cheap. I don't know that I'm going to get any. Oh, that actually gets dualismed. Okay. I don't know that I'm gonna get a lot of other options for unit upgrades. Let's remove our two infectories that are just taking up space that I can't use anymore. Okay. Alright, Lord of the Cherubs is the Spikes 4 one. Okay. Alright. Continuing to practice the Titan victories here, so let's get through the Titan versions. You propagate this. Who do I want to get on the top floor first? I think it's Battle Dancer, since I have the dualism shifting stuff on you. We get to play everybody this time, thankfully. Exact Ember numbers. Do I want to get this Endless Sap started? That sounds pretty good, but it's going to make my draw worse. Let's do it. Sapping you a bunch of times. It's probably going to be actually quite good. Alright, well there's the melee weakness thing. I do want to put Propagate here. And do I care more about my permanent buffs on you, or do I care more about sapping? Jesus, so much junk in my freaking deck here. Why are you taking minus 31 damage? I have no idea why you were taking minus 31. Okay. It's so hard to get my floor set up if I can't frickin' get Rising Rage, man. It's so difficult. And the Endless thing is making it hard too. Are you getting Corruption on you or what? Why are you taking so much damage? I'm confused how my back row is taking so much damage. Just don't know. I guess there was a Spikes guy or something. All the shit in my deck from these back row dudes is the real issue, I think. How quickly to Punt Stewards in Monster Train 2? You seem to keep them around more than Monster Train 1. I'll be honest, it seems like Monster Train 2 has fewer unstable vortexes than I remember there being in Monster Train 1. I don't know if that's because they added things like, you know, Merchant of Arms and Armories, so there's just fewer chances for it to spawn. What I will say is, I try to treat stewards like consume spells. You play them once and then whether they live or die doesn't really matter to you because whether you play them or not, it doesn't matter because they'll be out of your deck. But if you want to remove them quicker, use the removal option at stores. That's the only thing I can tell you. How are you dying? 12 spikes, I guess? I don't think I want my endless guy here anymore. Just gunking up my draw every turn. So I'm gonna not play you, I think. I'm not sure if should have gone with this endless guy. Well, I do know that I need draw. Draw is my thing that I need to get here. Ember, capacity, both be good, but I think the number one issue we're having right now is not enough draw, especially when I have so much just actual shiznizzle in my deck. I have actual just shiznizzle in my deck is what I have right now. Doesn't help that this entire fight was douchebags that add shiznizzle to my deck. So, alright, how do we want to do this? That is still not enough to win somehow. How is this making it worse? You have 36 spikes. So I'm dying because of spikes on this guy. How do you have 36 spikes? I think I have to set up on a different floor. How the hell did he end up with 36 spikes? He can't give himself spikes. He has 10 melee weakness. Oh, because the melee weakness is getting used. I don't even know. Kill a bunch of units on the floor. Sometimes Kale gets to eat the food. So were these cherubs giving... Okay, I think... Alright, I have to restart this battle. Jesus. Why did he get to eat it? I thought it said non-boss units. I don't know, man. I guess I'm setting up on the second floor here. The food units don't say non-boss. Okay, so only the boss thing says non-boss. Okay. Maybe I need to not do this sap endless guy. I think my deck kind of got screwed by me doing that. My draw, I didn't get to get through my deck fast enough or something. Who am I okay with getting corruption? I guess it's you. Maybe I spread the corruption around? I don't even know, man. Corruption fights really suck. At least my floor is now set up. Problem is, now my ascend isn't great anymore. I hold over ascend, I have nobody to use it on the floor below anymore. Unless I ascend bottom floor units, which maybe I want to do. Or I guess if I draw my stewards. It's not the end of the world if I ascend you. You'll still die and it triggers a shift. I think this is looking better at least. I think so. What I need is a holdover descend now too, which I think the only descend that I currently have is a consume. Carrier fell. Not sure what carrier means. But yeah, fell is kind of doing the work for me. And I guess if I do this... There we go. Give you damage shield. Well, if you're not dying, let's do that so they all get shifts. Carrying the game. Oh, carry fell. Yes, fell is carrying me. Or I was also wondering if maybe you meant carry as in something else. Like carrying a disease because we're doing decay or something. What if I were to ascend you so that you're not getting all these spikes? Maybe that will just do it. Let's see if that does it. Kills those guys. The spikes is what killed us. There we go. That did it. Alright, very nice. That's GG. Okay. Yeah. Kale, Lord of the Cherubs, was feeding himself with all his cherub spike stuff, and that's what killed us last time. Now we're good. Alright, much better, much better. Thorn Man. Yeah, the spikes. The spike stacking that guy gave himself screwed me. Ooh, multi-strike. That's freaking amazing. Give everybody on my floor multi-strike if I can. And he's a 1 capacity. Only problem is I need to make it so that you don't die to like sweep or corruption or something. So I need to give you some health or something. Calcified Ember is fine. We got Mercenary South. Alright. I'm not getting through my deck quickly enough, so I think we have to go draw here. We're getting through our deck way too slow. Our setup's way too slow. Removal and steal seems the way to go here. A little bit waste on the health, but that's fine. There's a multi-strike, 1 capacity. Okay. We should get the bonus multi-strike from this. So Fell should now be super duper scooper flooper pooper strong. Because you got an extra multi-strike and another extra multi-strike once we play the Death Metal Hymnist. So yeah, so that's good. I need to give health to you so you're not dying. Minus capacity to one of these guys would let me set up my floor a little bit better. Although, I don't know if it will if I need to save that capacity for the Death Metal Hymnist. Getting my floor set up is going to be really hard. Who's getting the biggest on any of our things here? I don't even know if it's worth putting multi on anybody. Get some removal. And we'll be able to get rid of ourselves. I don't know about this endless wax cap that I made. I thought it would be really cool, and I think it will be cool once I'm fully set up, but it takes so freaking long to get my floor set up. Yes, I have the turn 1, or the deployment phase Ember thing. Yes, I do. And it's really good. I really like it. My main issue is the way I'm getting my floor set up is using Ascend and Descend. And the problem is that takes a long time. And this Death Metal Hymnist needs to be on the floor. That's our final setup, which is mainly going to be top floor if we don't get completely punished by a boss that's getting too strong as he goes up floors. So I guess if I make a 1 capacity... So currently we have, what, 5 capacity on floors? 1, 2... 3, 4. So if I make her a 1 capacity... Does that help us? I could place another 2 capacity guy, but... Problem is that I need to save the capacity on their floor for this character so I can set up. What if, okay, the floor below the floor where I'm setting up, I put a minus capacity. Then I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Let's do that. So the floor below the floor I'm setting up, if I do a minus capacity, that could work. And I'll give you a multi-strike, why not? I want to reroll. Rerolling's kind of expensive. Where am I going? I'm probably going on Civil Vortex again. Nah, Merchant of Steel. Are there any spells that would be amazing if I got Intrinsic on? This one, but I can't get Intrinsic because it's already got all its upgrades on. think that's all I'm gonna do this floor. Okay. Penitent Prayer Stone. Spike 6, 200 health. I don't have sweep, so getting through those. I mean, Fel will be able to get through hers quickly. Every other floor, my units are going to be killing themselves on those things. 400 gold is a lot of gold, but could maybe have done that. I did not want to take the chance. Alright. My preference is to set up on the top floor, so... Let's hope whatever this boss is doesn't resolve, gain 60 spikes or something stupid. Okay, well, you're expensive as hell, but hey, at least we got you early, so that's nice. There's a lot of sweepers on this one. What is your resolve? If there's no units, we take damage. Alright, so I have no way to keep any units alive on this floor. Well, I guess I'll play you like a consume spell then. Okay. Alright, we are slowly getting our floor set up top here. Who I want up there next? Probably Battle Dancer. Whew, that's a lot of freaking health, man. Okay. Alright, we are getting through all these units. That's good. Okay. Endless sap applications. Let's go. And you don't even die because they're all sapped. That's actually kind of crazy. I think we finally got the setup that I've been working towards this entire time. Which is... the Zephyr, all these angels are causing advancing and all that stuff. Only issue is Death Metal Hymnus might eventually end up in the front if I'm not careful. I think it's working. I think it's working. It's working. Okay. Now this is pod racing. Exactly. Exactly. Get you off of the floor with this guy. What is this guy's resolve? Gain multi-strike. Okay, that could be rough. That could be rough for sure. I think we're still good because we've like stacked so much Valor and stuff. Because it depends on how much damage that guy has. 38 times 3 is pretty strong. We are sapping him. Actually, I could have descended and then ascended. Ooh, I want to see how that does actually before I do what I just did. This is a cool combo. We use the descend, heroic dive. Do a bunch of damage to you. Oh, and you just die. But I don't want to kill you yet. Because if I get more permanent valor, if I get more shifts in here. More perma scaling is perma good. Beautiful. Okay. Get wrecked. Nice. Okay. This guy's 46 times 4 and... How are my backline guys dying? Oh, because they moved to the front because of Zephyr. Zephyr can be so awkward to play around, that's for sure. But hey, Permanent Valor is coming up over and over, so... Our Permanent Valor stack should be looking pretty good. 129. It's pretty nice. Woo! Valor adds +1 per stack. Holy crap, that's strong. Is there any way I can have that be on the floor and not it be screwed up? Potentially. Potentially. I'd have to not... How many units do I have on the floor? 1, 2, 3, 4 if I don't play you on the floor. 5. Did I count that right? 1. If I don't count the stewards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would mean not setting up Sword Maiden on that top floor, which is probably okay. I set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is I need to get these units, these hymnists, before I start ascending. Why are they called French fries when the French don't appreciate them? That is a great question. That is a great question. Man, the potential for what this can do, I think, is too great for me to pass it up. For 15 in your cards in your deck, draw 1 more. That is draw. And I have a lot of cards in my deck, so... one-time draw, as long as I have Ember. Okay, removal seems the way to go here. And if I get another small stone, that would help me with my setup as well. Smidge stone, whatever it's called. Large stone is not smidge stone. Okay. What are we removing? I guess all my spore touches. This definitely has not become a decay build, that's for sure. For spell played, each turn has -1 cost for each 15 cards in your deck. Do I have any high cost spells? Cleave, Eagle Heart, Selfless Sacrifice. I do have a couple actually. Advance the back enemy unit is always nice. When you equip a unit, apply damage shields. Pretty good. Since I'm missing backline damage, I think we definitely take that. I need to think about this one. And how much money I have to spend. Alright, so my top floor setup is 1, 2, 3, so I have space for 4 and 5. So that means middle floor setup. What does that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd really like a small stone on one of those two. Damn. That doesn't work. Should have put health on you, actually. Ooh, no health on you. I should have done that. That was a mistake. I was too focused on rolling the other thing. Reduced cost will work with X cost cards. I don't think I have any X cost cards, but if it did, what would that look like? -1 cost. It probably would. I think I'm gonna take that. I think that does have some value. What's up, Joe DBZ? John DBZ. How's my day? I mean, I've been only awake for about 2.5, 3.5 hours, so still starting, but pretty good so far. I don't know if Titanite's gonna actually keep you alive with only 2 health. I think I'm gonna need to get Songbird at the front at some point just to get Valor. Gosh, I don't even know how to keep that thing alive. I'll give it some starting Valor, so if I can put it in the front, the Valor will give it some armor, and then I can shift it back or something. Alright, this deck did not come together quite as well as I would have liked. I will say climbing Covenant ranks and all the crap that gets added to your deck makes it a lot harder to do that. But there we go. Looks like a fun run. Well, I will say, as difficult as it's been to pull the deck together, Fell is freaking OP. This unit right here, which my head is in front of, let me place her down to show you all the stats. She just comes with 129 Valor and 2 multi-strikes, so she's looking good. What if I gave you this Slay Hammer? That might actually help, and I can propagate your Valor. My floor setup's going to be just very difficult. Alright, how do I keep you alive? We all have melee weakness 2. That sucks. Amazing thing is I can set up my floor, but which unit do I not care that they die? Probably Sword Maiden, actually, so... Oh man, actually I can't set up because this guy cost effing 4 Ember. Okay, I think what I do... this. You're gonna be my sacrificial lamb. I actually want the sweep to hit you so that the melee weakness gets used up by a junky hit, I guess. Nice draw. Okay. Do. Okay, so you live. That's great. Alright, who needs damage shields? You. Let's get damage shields on you. Now hopefully you'll keep your Valor stacking buff. That could get rid of your melee weaknesses, which is nice. Okay. I think our setup is coming together here, I think. Looking good, looking good. The sweep melee, the sweep 2 damage gets rid of all of our melee weakness too, which is awesome. Alright, looking good, looking good. So melee weakness 2 is off all of our units. Love to see it. Get the melee weakness on you. You're dying from sweep, it looks like. If I do that, that'll be good. Do. Who needs damage shield? The guy with 6 health here, probably. You have 1 damage shield. Oh, the sweep guy didn't die because he's in the back. My endless guy didn't die. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Hopefully he'll eventually... How do I get you to die? I need you to be in the front so you get hit, although they're all sapped. So because they're sapped, you'll never frickin' die, I guess. Maybe you'll die next turn if I can end you in the front or something. Okay, you're dying, but you are also dying, which I don't want to have happen. Multi-strike guy is awesome. You're dying because sweep. What if I proliferate sap? Maybe. It always makes so confusing with Imprisoned Zephyr. How do I keep you alive? I don't know if I can. It's this damn sweep that's doing it, I think. Or the fact that you're in the back, so you go last, so you're in the... I think maybe I need this guy in the back, which I don't think I can have happen. So confusing. I wonder if I propagated with that would have been better. I have no frickin' clue. Alright, well, I might have to restart this run. We'll see. As cool as the effect of Imprisoned Zephyr when you're playing with angels, it makes it so awkward to play around. And I always have that issue every time I have one. Because it changes the... basically reverses the order of who gets attacked or something? I don't know. Can you ascend the guy that does the sweep? Maybe that was my plan. Maybe that was the counterplay, yeah. The good thing is I'm getting like sap like crazy on everybody, so that's kind of cool. If everything attacks, 4, 3, 2, 1 becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, and they swap. The problem is when not everything is attacking. We don't know if that Ascend card works on the enemy. Well, I have used it on the enemy, so I think it can. I think we're still fine. I think frickin' Fell is so overpowered that even without the extra multi-strike, we're just good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Question is, are we good for Titan? Hopefully. Okay. Now, normally I've been sitting up on the top floor because the whole Ascend thing is how I get everybody set up. But I think on the Titan fight, a bunch of dudes spawn on the bottom that if you don't kill them on the bottom floor, they add a bunch of junk to your deck. So sitting up on the top floor is punishing. I still might need to do that, though. I'll attempt this first attempt by sitting up on the top floor, and we'll see how that goes. So you're on the top floor with the 1 capacity girl. No. Putting Handmaiden there, Sword Maiden there. Putting Hef's Hammer there. That extra capacity was actually quite helpful on all the slays. You get the loam coats for all your stuff there. And then you're there. And you're there. Gotten you up to 180 Valor, Fel. Okay. Carry me to victory, Fel. I would really like my Ascend holdover card. Did not get it. Does that keep you alive? It does. And the Valor attack goes way up. We do that. Oh, is that considered a Blight or a Scourge? That's cool if it does. Consider it that. Am I okay with Sap on all my units? I don't think I am ready for Sap on all my units. Firelight is a spell. Oh, it's because I played it first. And the first spell costs 0. That's right. That's right. Man, that Sap Endless is actually doing work. Really? You die from that? 17 damage, 20. I know. Phil, you gotta do all the work. You gotta tank and spank and all the things. Come on, give me my Ascend, please. Give me my Ascend. I know there's just tons of crap being thrown into my deck, but please give me my Ascend. Damn it, still no Ascend. $21 times 2. Do you have trample? Yes, you do. $15 times 2. Okay, this will keep them all alive, I think. Although I wanted you to die. Corruption on you, 10 corruption on you, 15 corruption on you. That's I'm not feeling great right now. Jesus Christ. Like the last effing card in my effing deck, man. Get some melee weakness, I guess. Well, also the card that would have drawn all our cards is next to last card in our deck, it feels like. Getting sap on you, or we probably do this. That keeps you alive, right? Yeah. $20 damage. If I do this, you die, don't you? You know what? F it. If you die, it's fine. Okay, you don't die. Good. I think we're guaranteed to finally get our Ascend card, finally. Thank God. It's in here somewhere. No, not you. Thank God I made it cost 0, because we also finally get our multi-strike guy. Yeah, I don't think you can live. 15 corruption and 5 health, so... There it is, right there. Okay. I don't get to play this. You're dead anyway, aren't you? Are you dead? You're also dead. Let's keep as many things alive as we can here. Okay. Alright, so this guy's down to the 1 health. So this guy is done. This guy's close. This guy is a couple turns away, so... I think I'm gonna have to start sapping myself soon. To not take the extra fire damage. We got 15 health. And your thing gives them attack, which is not great. These are now 1. Alright. Okay, this guy's basically dead, so we need to start sapping so we don't take the extra damage. I didn't do the extra attack here, which could be really bad too. Well, we're set up to win if the top row can win its fight. So hurry up and finish him off, bro. Are we there? Is this the next fight gonna do it? 60, I think it is, right? Yes, this'll do it. Alright, we freaking got there. Oh man, this is a difficult one. Alright, GG. Down to 5 health. Freaking 5 health. GG cookie time, we got there. Covenant 6 for first victory. Man, these Covenant ranks are scaling very quickly. Getting a Covenant 10 wins with all combos is going to be very difficult. I'm wondering if I need to do more lower Covenant levels to figure out some better combos and stuff, because I'm wondering if I'm not playing as well as I possibly need to get consistent wins. Covenant rank 7, there's no longer an empty wave before bosses. Ooh. Alright, well we did get some gold cards, so that's good. Didn't actually unlock anything there, sadly. Alright, well before we go on our next run and take our break, or take a break and go on our next run, let's see what the... Oh! I can't mouse over the barracks because there's something here. What's gathering at the pyre? Alright, story time.
Soldiers, you are dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Talos, how are our numbers? Your Legion of Clipped are the bulk of our troops. Several of my hymnists escaped heaven to join us as well.
Any cherubs?
No, unfortunately. Kale was spotted in our last assault. He's too far gone. His cherubs go nowhere without him.
What about apostles?
None. Only me. The rest still worship whatever is left of Seraph.
Well, normally I'd be concerned with our numbers so low, but we've got the clans of hell on our side, and that's something.
Right, the clans of hell. Well, I've tried to put aside my differences. It's just that dragon, he always gets on my nerves. I'd follow you anywhere, you know that. But is there really no other way? Must we work with them?
The Titans are stronger than anything we've faced. We can't afford to be picky with our allies. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in hell.
Did I ever tell you? Before the invasion, I would visit hell quite often. No, I don't think so. Did you really? What for? Herza wanted to show me his home. At first, I hated it here. Everything was loud, harsh, nothing like heaven. But eventually, I learned to see the beauty in it and its people. If I hadn't, this alliance might never have come to fruition. And so you think we should just try to understand them? It's not easy, I know, but it's worth it. Trust me, even Phoenix has his redeeming qualities. Well, I doubt Phoenix will see it that way towards us, but I'll try.
Tell me more. Trigger an optional dialogue in the Covenant Outpost. Alright, GG. GG on dialogue. So, alright, my friends, the Covenant climb continues. We have a Covenant 7 attempt next. But before we do that, I'm Stamp Stretch User Restroom. Take a first break of the day. Hope y'all having a good time. These Covenant ranks are definitely getting challenging, so y'all enjoy cheer or ad time. Or take a break like I am. When we come back, we'll try another run. See y'all in a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.